Now we are live. Okay, quiet, quiet, quiet. All right. So I'm not at home, and I am doing this video because y'all have asked for it. Y'all have been begging me to go live. I said, okay, special guest, okay, company, man here. I said, can I use your apartment to go live? Wasn't planning on going live today. I was planning on actually chilling and having a good old time. But we are here, okay? Loud and clear. Can y'all hear me before we go live? All right? All right, hold up. Can y'all hear me? Give me a second. All right? Just before we go live, I want to make sure y'all can hear me good. Let's see. What's up? I see y'all in the chat. Oh my gosh, it's a lot that we have to do. Can y'all hear me? Press 1 if y'all can hear me. Is the sound good? Because I don't want to be talking and the sound is not good. All right? Okay. Oh, okay. Is the sound good? Is it good? Okay, my company, they said the sound is good. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Well, let's first open up about the Wiley Show for a second before we get into the mess. Let's open up for the Wiley Show. I want to say 2021 have been an amazing year for the Wiley Show. 61.1 million watch time minutes, 2.9 million total views. This is amazing. I was so shocked to see this. Sometimes you don't know the impact that you have because you look at other people with more subscribers than you, and you look at it, and I said something, and it hit me in my spirit. It's not about the subscribers. It's about the views. It's not about the subscriber counts. It's about the views, okay? It's about the views. It's not about the subscriber amount. So I just want to thank you to the 61.1 million people that tuned in to us. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? So typically with our show, to the people that's actually listening, typically when you do YouTube, you know, people watch, you know what I'm saying? You get watch time minutes. They judge you by the minute. So I want to thank everybody for every minute you spend time with the Wiley Show. Hey, baha. You know, I just want to thank you for every minute you spend time, you know, watching us. Some of y'all have children. Your children sit and watch. That's why we try not to use a lot of profanity. But tonight, we're going to be using some cuss words tonight. Okay, because we got a lot of stuff to say. I just want to say thank you to the producers. Y'all have definitely been there for us from day one. All right. Okay. Now, give me a second. Okay, how I will word this, because I just got on the phone with some people with Meghan folks, and I had to get on the phone with some people. You know me, I know people, and I had to get on the phone with people, and oh boy, let's go into it. Now, okay, let's see if we can pull up. Give me a second, because I put their pictures up here, so let me see if I have it on here. Give me a second so we can get into this show. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, here we go. We're going to talk about Meghan and Tory Lanez. All right. Now, this case is an episode SVU. This is an episode that I don't, you know, it's always a lot. And I want to do a disclaimer. I am entertaining. Nobody's paying me. Meghan folks ain't paying me. Okay. No, as Tory Lanez folks paying me. So if I get a block after this, that's okay. Because nobody's paying me. But the producers that show up every single day and doing us. So we have a lot to discuss in this live. Now, typically the narrative was Tory Lanez was in a car with Meghan and Kelsey, and he said, dance, be dance, and popped her in the foot. And so that was one of the narratives. That was one of the narratives of dance, be dance, dance, be dance. Hit her in the pinky toe, poom, pam, and she had a bloody foot. So we have some stuff that we definitely have to talk about. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video in here. Okay, now give me a second. Tory Lanez. Now let me go to TMZ because there's a lot of people that covered this story. Let me first go to TMZ. Let's first go to TMZ and read what TMZ wrote in here. They said their title was Megan Thee Stallion witness says she fought with a female friend in the SUV. Meghan says it's irrelevant. Let me read this. Another interesting piece from yesterday's hearing is to say Holly tells us. Who is Holly? Whoever this Holly person is tells us on cross-examination, the detectives Stroger admitted that the bullet fragment allegedly removed from Miss Megan Thee Stallion ankles cannot be located. Of course, if available, the fragments would be hard evidence to prove it was a bullet and not glass in Megan's foot. And if they are missing, it leaves the door open for other possibilities. Okay, that's Tory lawyer. All right, here we go. Just Tory lawyer. And obviously, let's go to another update. And then we get another update at 10:14 a.m. PT time. Meghan got big issues with the independent witness told police about her arguing with Kelsey. And she makes a good point. Let's go to this. Meghan just tweeted, and we have her tweets. Let me make sure that I post her tweet on here so y'all can see her tweet so y'all don't know I'm not making this stuff up. This one Meghan tweet. Let me go to this one. Okay, let me go to the first one. Here we go. Don't blogs and journalists have to have accurate, credible sources before going with a story? Or is it just new, I get paid to post this, or I heard out from my homegirl type of policy these days? Now, you see that tweet. Then there was another tweet that I want to put up here. Like, I've been shot. And the focus of some of these headlines are dismissing that I was attacked with a weapon while I was unarmed, trying to paint it as a catfight between friends. Why do I have to relive this with everyone on the internet every day and watch y'all gaslight me? Now, okay, let's pause. Meghan, you can't get mad when we are getting updated information. Now, I was on your side. I'm still kind of on your side, but I'm in the corner. I'm in the corner on your side. Give me my glass. I'm in the corner on your side. In the corner somewhere, heading out the door. You can't get mad. Now, the narrative that is coming out that you and Kelsey, your friend, was fighting over some dick. You and your friend, Kelsey, was fighting over some dick. Now, where do the weapon come in? Who had the weapon? Now it is being reported that Kelsey had gun residue on her hands, according to the news report, and that it had some gun residue. So was y'all fighting over the dick and the gun just go off and it just happened to be an accident? Ain't no dick in this world that make me get so out, that make me want to fight my friend, because there's plenty dick. I remember I got in an argument in the fight with my roommate over some dick. There's no dick in the world that'll make me want to get into a fight. And I said, listen, we're not about to fight over this. Plenty over here. He wasn't all that. I'm about to move and get my own place. And I get all the dick I want to get, okay? So y'all scrapping over here. And I'm seeing all this stuff that's going on. And that's been one of the reports. So one of the narratives is, so my question is, who shot the gun? But we got some more reading to do. Let me see. Give me a second. Because we got to give Meghan a new name. I'm going to get her name towards the end. Meghan just tweeted, I've been shot, and the focus on some headlines are dismissing that I was attacked with a weapon I was unnamed, trying to paint it as a catfight between friends. Let's go. Fact is, even if there was a dispute with Kelsey inside the SUV, we know Meghan was shot while she was standing outside the vehicle. Meghan openly says she got out of the vehicle, she got out of the car because she didn't want to argue with anyone, which made the dispute almost irrelevant to the moment the trigger was pulled. An independent witness told cops they saw Megan Thee Stallion and her female friend Kelsey fighting just moments before Meghan was shot in the foot. A piece of evidence Tory Lanez's team feels cast serious doubt on what Meghan said about him being the shooter. During Tuesday preliminary hearing, a detective testified that the independent witness who allegedly saw the shooting happen claimed the gun muzzle flash went off closer to Kelsey than Tory. So it seemed like, was it Kelsey that shot the gun? Let's just read some more, child. Okay. Tory Lanez's attorney, Sean, said that the muzzle flash detail is corroborated by the gunshot residue found on the other female hands. She also tells us it was further established that Meghan gave several inconsistent accounts of what happened that night and that she omitted key information to the police. Sean, which is Tory Lanez's attorney, is almost certainly referring to when Meghan first told responding officer she had glass, not a bullet, in her foot. Meghan later claimed that she only said it was glass because she was afraid. If she told the cops that a black man in the car with a gun, Tory could get shot. Remember, this was the month after George Floyd was murdered. Still, Tory Lanez's attorney adds, we look forward to the opportunity to cross-examine her at trial about the numerous inconsistencies in her story. As reported, a detective testified Tuesday. Meg claimed that Tory Lanez shouted, "Dance, be dance," before shooting her in the foot. And he later apologized when the jailhouse called to Kelsey for doing something while drunk, though he never specified what he had done. So I'm looking at this, and I'm looking at these two instances. Then I go over there to Kelsey, because I'm like, Kelsey, what's going on? What did you do, Kelsey? Did you shoot the gun? I ain't got nothing to do with this, and ain't no NDA going to stop me from talking. When I'm ready to talk, I'm going to speak. But my thing is this, Meghan, why are you just putting this on Tory Lanez? Who told you to put this on Tory Lanez? Did you then not want your friend to get blamed for this? And so more details going to come out when this trial going to come out. But let's just stick on what is out already. It looks like Meghan, superficial, select have lied because the doctor said, do we got what the doctor said something about superficial? Give me a second, because producers were sitting there to me about the superficial. Do we have that? Okay, yes, we do. And additionally, Tory Lanez's attorney made note on additional information uncovered during a hearing as Cedars-Sinai is now claiming that the bullet fragment removed from Meghan's foot have disappeared. And that the doctors call her injuries superficial, meaning, because I had to look up the word superficial, meaning not serious or important. So who in the Jay-Z and Beyonce went in that hospital room and stole the bullet fragments? If it was bullet fragments, we don't know because it's gone. According to the doctors, Meghan's foot have disappeared, and that the doctors call her it's just superficial. The bullet fragment removed from Meghan's foot have disappeared. Where's it at? Where's the bullet fragment? Who took the bullet fragments at the hospital? So, I mean, this is looking like we have Meghan superficial Smollett in this humble opinion. Now, we're going to see how this is going to go out trial. We don't know all the evidence that the prosecutors have. I was not there in the room. So again, some stuff could be just a bunch of lies that's being told because I wasn't in the room. So I've learned this. A lot of blogs, when they go in these courtrooms, they'll admit information, or sometimes they'll say, hey, I was in the courtroom, we got an exclusive, and they make up stuff. So I was not there. So, but what I only think I can speak on is what these reputable sites are supposed to speak on. But we got some more stuff that's going on. Baby, the pot is hot. Like this video. Meghan is upset with the blogs. One particular blog posted this. And they said, I tried for a second, I thought Meghan disabled her page and she blocked us. The information reported is directly from court documents and accurate search. So Megan Thee Stallion blocked the neighborhood talk. Is it Megan Smollett blocked the neighborhood talk? This don't make no sense. And you know she taking healthcare management, so you know she got the hookup. And the people in the hospital, did one of them professors from her college go to that hospital room and remove them fragments and that evidence? She is taking healthcare management, so she know her way around the hospital. She know how to give them a couple of dollars to remove evidence to prove that it was not Tory Lanez. In fact, it could have been, she could have shot herself, look like. I don't know. I won't be shocked if they say she shot herself. And this is another thing. See, when you drink, you do fucked up shit. See, I don't like to drink. Because when you drink, you do some fucked up shit. Honestly, when you get real, I'm talking about pissy, sloppy, drunk, you would be pulling out a gun. You will shoot yourself. It's been many accidents where people shoot themselves and then blame it on, oh, no, nigga, you shot me, and you shot yourself. So you have to be really cautious with people when you talk with these guns, because I'm gonna tell you, and you drunk and pissy, sloppy drunk, you do all type of crazy stuff because it depends on. Maybe she shot herself, honestly. It just depends. And she gets real pissy, sloppy drunk, allegedly. Now, I don't want to judge her, but I do want to judge her, if that makes sense. Because Meghan, and I'm going to give her another chance because, again, I'm going to wait till this all out in the trial. I'm going to wait till we go to the trial. I'm going to wait to see how it goes. But it's not looking too good for Meghan Smollett. Allegedly, not looking too good for her. We came out and we called him out to the fire, didn't we? Didn't we, people? We called him out. Okay, I don't know if the phone line is going to work because we going to hold up the lines. We called him out to the fire in this social media stuff. We was calling Tory Lanez out, and now we have this updated information. Now we have updated information. So now I don't regret what I said. For the details that I was given, I took the black woman's side. Typically, I'm going to take the black woman's side. But when updated information come out, and if she do some fucked up shit, I'm going to drag her. And I'm going to let her know, hey, sis, you lied. I'm not too clever to say she lied. Now, I'm not going to apologize to nobody because, again, I do my show. What the fuck I'm apologizing for? I had some updated information. I ran with it. Some new information that says she may shot herself, and I'm going to run with what I'm apologizing for. And I'm damn sure ain't going to apologize to a black woman that lost custody of her kids and eat lemon pepper flat wings. I'm not apologizing. What I'm apologizing for? I'm reporting like everybody else. They sit up here and report on details that they get, and then when you get updated details, you report on the story. So I'm going where the story is going to. I'm not, you think I'm apologizing to somebody like that? Hey, I'm not apologizing. What I'm apologizing? What is I'm apologizing for? Absolutely not. I'm not apologizing. What I'm apologizing say I'm sorry for? No, who should be apologizing, if anything, should be Meghan and Stallion. I'm not apologizing. Well, I'm not apologizing for nobody. Only thing I'm going to do, I'm going to sit here and talk to the producers, and we're going to talk about this subject, and we're going to give some content. I'm not apologizing. What I'm apologizing for? Oh, Wiley, are you going to apologize for what? I didn't do nothing wrong. I didn't sit in that SUV arguing over no dick. I don't argue over it because I can get plenty of it when I want to. I don't. That's one thing in this world that I ain't gonna never have to argue with. When a man got between his legs, I don't have to argue for that. No, and I never will argue over no stuff like that, especially when I have a 12.5 or 12.7 on a good day. So, all right. Meghan, you in the bushes, send this to Meghan. I know she might go block me, but I have to go with the story. It's not looking too good for her. Okay? It don't look too good for her at all. It really don't. It really don't look too good for Meghan Smollett. It just don't look good for her. Letting that line and stuff like that. I understand. I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You want to argue with your friend. You tired of your friend sleeping with your man and stuff like that. That's why you don't bring your man around your friend like that. If you know you got a friend that gonna give that man the punani, you don't have your friend around that person, right? Ain't nowhere in the world my motherfucking friend, all she gonna fuck my friend, fuck my man. I'm not gonna have her around my man. Anybody with good common sense, don't have your man around. Don't have your woman or your friend around a person that she always like to sleep with your man. That's a person she don't need to have around you. Period. I don't want that. What the world you going around? You always sleeping with my man. You always sleeping with my husband. You need to drop that friend immediately. Because there people like that do exist. Ain't nowhere in the world. What you doing? What you helping my man for? And then this is women. See, this is what gets me women. Women, they sit and they talk to each other. Ooh, girl, he's so good. He made me come multiple times. I have no complaints of him in the bed. And what you think your friend gonna do? That's a whore. She's gonna try to test that out. Just like Vaughn. Everybody was talking about Vaughn, and this no shade. They were talking about Vaughn Ray. Vaughn, little Toy X. They kept talking about how big his penis is. Now somebody else is sleeping with him. Somebody else sleeping with. They supposed to be helping them do production and hook up their cameras and hook up the lights, and they sleeping together. They sleeping together. They supposed to be helping. You supposed to be holding up the camera and helping him do his social media, and y'all fucking. Because once the women spread the news that the man got a big peen, they gonna try to hop on it. That's just in reality. That just does. I'm just saying, you can't be talking about how big the peen is and he got a nice body. She gonna try to top that and somebody gonna try to ride that. I'm just saying, what I'm saying for? I ain't say no names. I just said Vaughn name. But people put 2 + 2 together. I ain't gonna say no names who was holding that camera and now they just humping. How you leave him humping? Because he got a big P. Who cares he got an ankle bracelet or ankle bracelet on? Who cares that he's been arrested for stalking, harassing? Who cares? He got a big P. And I'm gonna tell you this story. This is the true story. And I know my mom, I know y'all don't like me to family business, but this is my show. And I've always wanted to share this stuff. My stepfather, he moved in his best friend at the time in his house. Now, mind you, my stepfather, he was married to my mother, and he moved in his best friend. Moved him in. The best friend and my mother start fucking. They was fucking. My mother left my stepfather for his best friend. And from that moment, I knew if I ever get married, if I ever get in a relationship, I would never move into my friend in there because it's going to be some problems in there. And then to this day, every time I have a conversation with my stepfather, he always said, man, I regret bringing him in my house. I said, yeah. Especially if the man peeing is bigger than yours. It is. Especially if he can make mama come multiple times. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. I can talk about Bob, and I will. Especially if make her come multiple times and stuff like that. He never could keep no job, but he knew how to work that pee. And I'm out of here. And now you've been replaced out of the place that your best friend moved in. So you got to be very cautious with that. You got to be really cautious. I'm just telling you, that's really a true story. To this day, they still together. That's just how that goes. All right. We're going to open up the phone lines. If y'all want the phone lines, open up testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm just saying, I'm just giving y'all that story. And every time I get on the phone with him, he regrets that. To this day, he don't like the guy. And I'm like, yeah, you got to be really careful with that. Okay. And it is what it is. You got to be very careful with that. They talk about, why did you get some of them? No, I did not. Absolutely. He is not my type at all. Give me a second. Hold on. Moderators, if y'all can post the number really quickly, because I'm just in here talking. I drunk a little some a little bit, but I want to talk about this Offset for a quick second. Can I talk about Offset for a quick second? Now, Offset, this man was throwing shade at Nicki. Oh my God, I can't pull the tweet, but similar what he said was, y'all queen is trash. He was throwing shade at Nicki. Now I don't know if it was of a person made a fake tweet of Offset, but what I saw was he said, y'all queen is trash. He was talking about Nicki because he was promoting his wife. But my thing is this, I don't think Nicki is trash. I think that she's the former queen of hip-hop. Yes, he could have said, y'all, your queen is the former queen of hip-hop. You could have said something like that. But saying that she's trash, she is not trash. You know what I'm saying? She's not trash. Trash is cheating on your wife and your wife up there telling everybody how good her panani is. That's trash. Trash is selling 7,000 copies Offset in the first week. That is trash because you thought you was about to be a good mega superstar as an independent artist. No. Trash is that you try to ride your wife coattails, and because you can't do it yourself by being the top mega superstar rapper. That's trash. 7,000 copies, that's pathetic. You need to stop rapping. If you selling 7,000 copies in the first week and you on a major label and you supposed to be this big major rap star, that is trash. So don't come at Nicki Minaj like that. Even though she is the former queen of hip hop, I've said it on multiple platforms and stuff like that. They wanted me to say it on Fox News and I respectfully declined. But she do sell a nice amount of records. She sold about 80-some thousand records of the mixtape that she did. So she's not trash. She ain't like Lil' Kim sold 13 records. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So she's not trash. Now she made a trashy decision marrying that man that can't be around no little kids. Now that's kind of trashy. Now if you'd have said that, I would have been on your side 100% on that part. I was like, oh yeah, she is trash for that. Trash is her paying for her brother's legal fees when he was accused of touching on little kids. That's trash. That's trash. Yeah. That's trash. Let me put the number on here so y'all know what to call it. If y'all do want to call it, so don't be hitting on my line. Wiley, why you in the line? Because you ain't call in. Don't be talking about that. Who want to make your burn? 7,000 copies that he sold. I could have said 7,000 copies in the first week. That's trash. I'm just saying. And his wife be just talking about his peen, talking about how good her punani is. She be just talking about how good it is, how wet it is. He just be cheating. One thing I've learned that men gonna cheat on you if they have a cheating in their heart. No matter how good you are, no matter how famous you are, no matter how many records you sell, they're gonna cheat. Look at Beyonce. She sold millions of records, have a lot of #1 hits. Did that stop Jay-Z from cheating on her with Becky with the good hair? No. And when Beyonce goes to the upper room, he's gonna marry a white woman with the good hair. When he get up in age, he's gonna marry a white woman with good hair. Typically, a lot of powerful black men, they cheat on their black women with white women. That's just how it goes. Thank you. I was supposed to not wear those. They said Kim ain't trash, so watch her. Well, she's not necessarily trash, but what she did to her face is pathetic. You look at the records, she only sold about 3 records when she released her last album. 3, I think it was 3. How many? Okay, I know I paid for 1. So that may be 4 records she sold. Ain't nobody in the chat paid for her new album. Did y'all pay for her new album? Give me a second. Hold on. They talking about Kim. They talking about, I don't know what I'm talking about Lil' Kim. But let me tell you, did you purchase a new album? Did you purchase a new? It was about 3 or 4 of us that purchased that album. 3 or 4 of us. Anybody here that purchased Kim album? Anybody in here purchased a new album? Then when you purchased a new album, what was one of your favorite songs on the album? Let me see. That's not true. Her mom put her house up to pay. They said Wiley going in. What? How many people? How many people paid for her? Paid for? How many people? Ain't nobody here paid for her new album. But I listen. I love Lil' Kim. No, you don't. Stop lying, Ebony. You don't love Lil' Kim. Love don't mean love. Not in word. Did you go and purchase her music? See, that's the gift with some of y'all. Oh, I love Wiley, but you don't watch my show. That means you don't love me. Oh, I love Wiley, but you don't click the like button. You don't love me. How you love somebody and they got an album out and you don't go purchase it and support them? Don't just love me in words. Don't just love me in words. You know what it is, what it is. Just like Nicki Minaj. Her fans do all this talking, but only 80-some thousand people purchase that mixtape. She's supposed to get at least 8.5. Now, who is the real queen? Let me tell you who the real queen is. Adele. Do them Adele numbers, Nicki. Nicki have never sold 2 million copies in the first week. Adele is on the roll of selling 2 million copies in the first week. Not too many people can say that. So that's the queen. She's selling millions. Not what Nicki did, 80-some thousand. 80-some thousand. No. Adele sold major albums. People purchased that. But the way her fans be talking, Nicki's the queen. Nicki. Y'all don't go buy her stuff. Not like that. Y'all don't buy her stuff. Now, when I come on with that music, it's going to sell. It's going to at least sell about 400, 500,000 copies. I should have brought you. Yeah, it's going to sell about that. Did you? I bought a Adele album. Oh, now they want to bring it up. No, I thought Nicki was supposed to be the queen. All right, let's go to the phone lines. All right. I don't know if y'all can hear. Anonymous, you live on the air. Anonymous.
I need some more.
They said tell Beyonce hit the note. Adele sold. No, Adele didn't sell. Adele sold about almost 2 million copies. That's how many she sold. Okay. Go easy, walk me, baby. I'm the queen of this. I sold more records than Nicki. Go easy. Okay, I don't know how to sing it right now. I gotta learn the words for me to do a song on it. But shout out to Nicki Minaj for the 80-some thousand people that purchased her album. And shout out to Adele for selling almost 2 million copies in the first week. Ain't nobody really selling like that. Come on. I'm just saying. Y'all sitting there and doing all that talking in my clothes. While he go easy on that. Listen. My friend, they brought over, well, I'm up there, friend. I keep saying at my house. I'm at their house. They brought over some Hennessy. Well, they had Hennessy at the house. And Hennessy is my favorite drink. And I drink it straight. I don't drink it with apple juice or Red Bull, I don't drink any of those. I just drink it straight. And so I'm trying to drink water, trying to flush it out of my system. And I typically want to apologize for y'all seeing me being under some alcohol, but they had it over here, and so I said, hey, I will definitely be a great guest and drink some. And I actually drank too many. I had about 3 or 4 shots. I think it was like 4 shots that I had, and typically I don't drink, so it just goes into my system. So yeah. So okay, all right. So thank you. I need to see what's going on with this Meghan and Tory. We need answers. We do need answers. Who's going to give us some answers? I'm definitely going to be. I'll keep y'all updated on this. They said Scenario will have you acted it. Yes, it's definitely got me all type of stuff. I'm telling y'all, it's a lot of stuff I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I think I like Drug Water. Nicki has nothing to prove. Listen, stop saying this. Nicki have nothing to prove. That woman wants to still be queen. And my thing is this: she still go live. Hey, what's up, Barbs? This is Nicki. I'm no longer doing Queen Radio with Apple, but we have a new home because Queen Radio dropped you. I mean, because Apple Music dropped you. That's what happened. Don't act like you about to find a new home, like you had a choice to find a new home. You were evicted from Apple Music. Don't act like you want to find a new home when you were dropped from Apple Music. They said, sis, you don't want to keep going live. You want to go live once a year. We ain't got time to be putting money into you or into your husband. He's already can't be around kids. So we got to tell the staff to leave their kids at home because we have a person that's on the SO list. So we're going to have to drop you. And you love to bring your husband everywhere you go. And they pretty much told her, allegedly, they pretty much told her to leave your husband at home, and she didn't want to do that. She didn't want to leave her husband at home. She wanted to bring her husband with her. And you know, her husband can't go everywhere because everybody don't want to be around a man that that forced themselves on a woman that didn't want to. Don't nobody want to be around a person like that. And so they told her that, and she said she wanted to bring her husband, and they said no. We can't allow him being in the studio. We have people that have children. We have other victims here that have been victimized of what your husband have done, and we can't have that in our establishment. They can't have that in their establishment. So Nicki thought she was going to bring her husband. No, absolutely not. Whew. Oh gosh, they said Wiley, Nicki applicants, please stop with no. I'm not making stuff up. That was facts. That was facts. And when it come out, then y'all don't know what it's talking about. I'm not making stuff up. She wanted to bring her husband there, and they said no. All right, and I'm gonna just say allegedly because I don't want to get no lawsuit. Even I don't want to get no lawsuit. I'm gonna say allegedly, but I know what I've heard from my people. All right. Okay. Now we have the phone lines open up, so I don't know if we can get some trolls. Please don't troll me. Okay. All right. Do not come up here trolling because you might get cussed out tonight. Don't play with me. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Is the blocking the neighborhood talk for me?
Like, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's just crazy. Like all of a sudden you blocking the neighborhood talk. You put in what's in black and white, what's in the record, like what you get what I'm saying? Like when everyone was dogging Tory Lanez, Tory didn't really he stood 10 toes down. I ain't do it.
Yeah, he did. That's one thing I can say about him. He kept saying he did not do this. He did not do this. And the neighborhood told they were reporting on the facts that came out. Unless unless Meghan have updated information that we don't know about that's not being reported. That's another thing. But she had every right to block blogs.
Her team needs to put it out.
Yes, I agree.
We're not seeing it.
I agree. And then she kept saying, I got to relive this. Anytime you involve with a celebrity and another man shoot you in the foot, this is big news. What Meghan should have did is never got involved with Tory Lanez. Never even got involved with a man because it looked like that was the downfall of their friendship. That's what it was, a downfall that she should have kept her legs closed to this man that come up to her kneecaps. Should have never got involved with him. And Kelsey should never got involved. I believe if they would have left Tory Lanez out of the picture, they would have still been friends. But it would have been somebody else. It would have been what's the guy she with now, that Meghan Stallion with now. What's his name? Kelsey would have been trying to fuck him if she had a chance. So
what's his name, Ponte?
Yeah, Ponte and Kelsey would have been fucking, and then Meghan would have walked in the room and then him hitting it from the back, and then they'd have been arguing. And she would have got her 357 and hit her in her ankle. So it would have been their friendship would have had a downfall regardless. It would have happened. It would have happened.
It's just crazy. Like all of the stuff is coming out now. The bullets is missing. Like this is some like you stated, like some FWZ thing. Like
absolutely.
This is like I gotta see this like on a show. Like
absolutely. And you know what? And if if Meghan lied on Tory, he have every right to drag her, and he really can't drag her because of order of protection. But he have every right to let her have it. Everyone should. I think she should.
Everyone was dragging Tory.
I think she should be.
Everyone should drag.
I think she should be canceled, but she do have that.
Should get the same outcome that they gave Tory to Meghan.
Absolutely.
And I stand on that.
I stand on that with 2 feet. Absolutely. I do stand on that because if she be allowing this man, we should cancel her. Like, yeah, we should. We should give her that same energy. And I think she will have major if he's proven to be innocent, this gonna help hurt her career, I believe. I believe it may hurt it a little bit. She may survive it because she is backed by Beyonce. She's backed by, Jay-Z.
We want to hear from them. We want to hear from Jay-Z. We want to hear from Beyonce. We want to hear from the higher up because this is unacceptable.
Child, Jay-Z and Beyonce is looking at this, eating their popcorn, just laughing. Ain't no way in the world they gonna come. They eat their popcorn with them twins and laughing at this. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, they laughing. So that's how that's gonna go. But we think
let's keep the show long, guys. Everyone call in, guys. Let's keep the show long. I'm bored.
Yes. Okay. All right. Y'all heard it. Okay. Thank you, Icon. The number is 646-716-8447. Okay. Is this Meghan calling? Oh, I hope this is not Meghan. 2098. 2098. You live on air. Hello. 2098. I don't know if they can hear me. 7441. 2098, you live on air. 7441, you live on air.
Wiley, what? Hey, what's up?
Go ahead.
Man, you got the vaccine and you got a cold again? Your immune system.
Bye. Ain't nobody got time for you to be talking about that in a cold, okay? If you ain't speaking about a subject, you're going to be hanged up on. We ain't got time for the foolishness. All right? 0081, calling you on air.
Hey, Wiley. How you doing?
Hey.
Well, I was calling in because I think it's just funny with everything with Meghan. Like, yesterday I had made a post about Meghan, and I had all these women attack me because of my personal opinion. And I was like, well, is y'all on her payroll? Because I feel how I feel. And now that this has came out, everybody is quiet. But yesterday, we're so, you don't want to believe in sisterhood. We're trying to belittle her. And why are you talking down on her? But look at what's going on now. So what do everybody have to say now?
I think that a lot of people are not aware of the details because they're Meghan Thee Stallion fans, just like Nicki have her fans, and she married a person on the SO list. They're going to always stand by their girl. She is the celebrity here. And Kelsey says something that I simply agree with. Y'all take the celebrity side because they're a celebrity. And that's in the case right here. Kelsey was dragged. So where does she play in this? Was it Meghan that shot herself all along? And Kelsey was standing by Meghan and Tory tried to protect Kelsey from not getting shot? Like, I'm just saying, because did he say I was protecting my girl? So Kelsey was his girl? Because it's all coming out, and it's like, and it's making a lot of sense now that why she got gun residue on her hands. As you know, it's just I'm just looking forward to the trial.
I am too, because my whole thing is when I tell you they were cursing me out and it was going in, and I'm like, okay, so where's this energy at today? Because I wanted to be petty and just reach out to everybody and say, well, what's going on? But it's not no point to even go there. But I just think that we need to see what's really going on with this case, because I feel like Meghan is a liar. She likes to play the victim in cases. It's a reason why you do not keep people in your circle. So you have to look at it as what is the problem? If you're having an issue with this person, and everyone else, the common denominator is you. So if everybody kind of look at that and put everything to the side, oh, she's a hottie, she's twerking and all of that, you would see her real character. That's all I'm saying.
And then also with the liquor plays into a point too, because Meghan is a drunk. You know, she gets drunk. Now maybe she got better, you know, because she's graduated, maybe because of her new man, but she gets really drunk. Even with her new man, I remember she was in a restroom and he was trying to open up the door. You remember that? And Meghan was in there like,
he was hot. He couldn't get in. Open up the door.
And she was in there.
And it's like,
yeah. So Meghan liked to drink. That big girl loved to drink. And so when you drink like that, you do a lot of crazy stuff.
Absolutely. And that's all I'm trying to say. So I just wish everyone stopped with the whole fake sisterhood. Let's protect our sisters. Meghan been a liar since day one. And my whole thing is she blocked neighborhood talk because she knew there was some facts behind it and she did not want to see that. So it is what it is. Everything that happens in the dark come to light, and I'm just waiting to see what happens.
Now, Tory Lanez retweeted this with Joe Budden, and Joe Budden said this: all this info out and still none of y'all want to say it? Huh? LOL smile. Yeah, they're not going to say it because a lot of them took Meghan, and you know, people don't want to be proven wrong. So if you took Meghan, just like Justice Smollett, a lot of people was quiet that he was proven to be a liar because a lot of them was on his side, like Reverend Al Sharpton was on his side. So a lot of people didn't say that, they act like it didn't exist, and that's what they're going to do in this case. They're going to act like this is not happening. They're going to act like it don't exist. They're watching, but they're not going to make any public statement because Meghan is still more profitable and still more popular than Tory. As right now, Meghan still got a leg up on Tory. Now, when these updated verdict come out, if he's innocent, let's see how this is going to play out with the public. Do you think she's going to be canceled? Meghan going to be canceled?
I hope that she is. I think we should give her the same energy that we gave Tory. And I'm just going to be honest. And my whole thing is, I know that they're going to try to drag me for it, but I think that Meghan is not where people say that she is. Like, I know normal females I see every day that twerk, and that twerk better than her. And I know a lot of females that's drunk that twerk too. So I don't see the whole hype with Meghan. If you want to be honest, I feel like it's just money and they throwing her out in the media in the front light so that we can actually grab our attention. But the talent is not there. I don't even think that Meghan make tracks like she did when she first came out, when she was doing Tina Snow, compared to now.
Oh yeah, because her new mixtape that she came out, I wasn't into it. I wasn't. It wasn't for me.
I'm with you on that one, Wiley. Well, I just had to get that off my chest because Meghan, like I said, I think she's overrated, but maybe I'm just an old head. I'm 32, so this is not really my kind of music. But
well, I'm 31, and I do believe that Meghan is kind of overrated. That's because she got that Jay-Z and that Beyonce backing, so people are gonna be willing to work with her because of that. So yeah, she is overrated because when you look at her sales, she don't sell like that. Her sales as an album sale, like the debut album she came out was did very horrible on the charts, and it didn't even sell that much.
And that is true. And I even went to a concert to see Meghan. And I mean, her performance was mediocre. I mean, the clubs where I'm at, I can go see I can go see women shaking their butt just like she's doing and doing a better job. But I mean, I don't see the hype. But like I said, it is what it is.
I heard that. But we thank you, sis.
All right, well, I'm going back in the bushes because I was enjoying your show and enjoying the chat as well.
Well, thank you so much.
All right, well, have a good night and have a happy holiday, Wiley, and everyone in the chat.
All right, you too. Happy holidays. Okay, I think we have another caller here. 5581.
Happy holidays.
5581.
We have another caller.
Hello. 5581, you live on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Hey, I always listen to you. Love you, Wiley. How are you?
Doing wonderful. What you got to say about this Meghan and Tory?
Okay, here's my thing. You always been pro Meghan, pro Meghan, pro Meghan. Lock Tory up, throw him away, throw him away, throw him away. I need you to have that same energy if he turns out to be innocent.
If he came out to be innocent,
throw away, throw away.
I'm still saying lock Tory up as right now because I'm in talks with Meghan's team and I know somebody personally on her team and I'm still on Meghan's team right now. And I said this, when if the verdict come out and if it's proved that Tory is innocent, then I'm going to drag Meghan by her foot. But right now, I'm still on Meghan's side. I still believe that she was a victim in this case.
Okay, that's true. She could be a victim, but a victim from who though? That's the question. From who?
Well, we're going to have to see in the court case. I can't speak for that right now. A victim from who? I can't really speak for that right now.
Mm-hmm.
I can't.
I can't wait to see this, Wiley. I'm gonna need you to drag her like you drag Tory, and I'm gonna need you to apologize to that young man.
You know what? I'm gonna make this promise, ma'am. If he's proven to be innocent, right? If it come out he's innocent, it's just a not guilty verdict. I'm going to write a letter, and I'm definitely going to come out in my beautiful, beautiful bow tie, and I'm going to apologize to that brother. I don't mind apologizing to people. I've always have apologized when I've done wrong, just like the whole Jessica Reed and Charlamagne. I didn't believe Jessica Reed, but until I got some more information and done my research, I apologized to Jessica Reed, and I said I believe her. So again, you'll see that, sis. Just be watching. You gonna watch? Are you gonna watch that episode?
I always watch. And here's the thing: between you and Melly, I watch both of y'all. You're both entertaining.
Thank you.
But overall, from yesterday and today, you know, the lady with the lemon pepper wings. Oh, she breaks it down real good. So far, she's been doing a great job. She breaks it down real good.
Oh yeah, because she want to sleep with Tory Lanez, and Tory Lanez probably already hit that. Probably wasn't that good anyway. That's why he said no to that podcast. He probably already hit that.
Leave her brother alone, Wiley. Leave her brother alone.
He probably already hit that. Oh, when women talk about, oh, that ain't nothing my brother, they fucking. You just gotta keep it real. When women come out there and they be like, that's just my brother. That's my bro. Oh, they fucking. Yeah, her poor husband. I see him right now crying in that warehouse and he breaking down them boxes and doing all that hard work. I understand, but that's our brother. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here's one thing. What you got to say about Tasha K? She shot me. What you got to say about
Again, that? I stand with Meghan because obviously somebody shot her and I hope that Meghan didn't shoot herself. So we're gonna get we definitely
because even Tasha K don't believe her because Tasha K be like, he shot me. So what you gotta say about Tasha K when she do her rendition of So what you gotta say about that?
You know what?
So apparently Tasha K believes Tory too. So you think she giving up for goodies too?
I just hope that she didn't shoot herself. Sometimes you black out and you think somebody shot you and it be you did it yourself because when you get that sloppy drunk, that's why, you know, it's not good for, you know, women to be drunk because you put yourself at risk to be violated and you don't be remembering what's going on. So it could be that way. It was a drunken argument. It could be where did they test Megan Thee Stallion blood? I don't know all the details. See, when you go to the hospital, typically they test your blood, they do a blood work, and I want to know what was her alcohol levels in her blood. I don't know, you know.
Exactly. And they didn't test Tory blood. He didn't get arrested for driving while intoxicated. None of that stuff. That's the crazy part. Like I said, even though you and Billy go at it over y'all crab legs, lemon pepper wings and stuff, I mean, I'm pretty sure you got a burner account somewhere in the bushes.
Oh, you know I watch. You know I will be watching.
I know you be out there in the bushes. He breaks it down. Like she said, Meghan was being profusely, according to Meghan. And when she's like, oh, did you see her putting pressure? She crawled to somebody's driveway. Really? Well, all of it. And then 2 days later, she out there twerking on stage in some high heels. Really? Okay, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm not against, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, you know, if he did, yeah. But I really do not believe that that man did this. I believe that it was a scuffle between her and Kelsey.
Yeah, it was a scuffle. It was a drunken argument over a man.
Scuffle between her and Kelsey, and I think between them somewhere, somehow, somebody had a gun between those two. I believe the scuffle was between them.
I believe so. I believe,
then it's a man involved. I believe that scuffle happened between those two, and maybe Tory tried to break it up or something. But I believe something happened between Kelsey and Meghan.
And maybe Tory took Kelsey's side in the argument, and Meghan didn't like that, and pinned it on him.
Probably so.
So, and it was probably easy.
Probably so.
Because you probably got a team that said, we just going to pin this on Tory. We don't know. Let's just say Tory did it. Because, of course, they're going to have a conversation with your team. You're going to talk to somebody that represent you, that's in your circle, that got the power. And Tory's name probably was mentioned. It's easy to blame it on the man than to blame it on Kelsey, because that's going to make her look weak as a woman. You let Kelsey shoot you in the pinky toe? Like, but Tory being a man, a lot of women can rally behind that.
So yeah, so I think my theory is, like you said, Kelsey was feeling Tory. And then from my what I'm thinking, even with Malaro, Kelsey got sick, had to leave for a couple of days, and you know Meghan was drinking heavily. Even when her and Tory would do his little show, she was drinking heavily. I think they done hooked up. Then they got to Kylie. He was flavor Kylie. Meghan probably got jealous, and then somewhere down the line coming home. Then I believe that Kelsey found out that those two been hooking up, and they got into it.
Because when you get drunk, you start to flirt. Hold on one second. When you get drunk, you start to flirt. You start to do stuff, and stuff start to come out. That's when you truly know your true colors. They say a drunk man don't tell no tale. You know, that's what they say.
Well, hey, alcohol is the truth, sir.
Yeah, that stuff will come out, because I was on the phone with somebody, they was on drunk. They said, "Why are we just friends?" I said, "See, I'm in the friend zone, so I already know not to travel with you."
Well, yeah, but all right, I'm gonna go back in the bushes, Wiley. I'm gonna wait for you to do your infamous voice note.
Well, thank you so much, sis, for calling in. Thank you, sis.
All right, Wiley. I have a good one, Wiley.
All right, you too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
3088, calling you on air.
Who, me?
Yes, ma'am. Hi. Is this Kelsey?
No, it's Kendra. Actually, I got notified about your thing on YouTube.
Yes, ma'am. What you got?
And I just commented. It said I could hear. I don't really follow all of the stuff about everybody, you know, but I did hear about him shooting her in the foot. All I want to say to that is that he didn't have to do that. Like Chris Brown beat Rihanna up. He didn't have to shoot her. I mean, I'm not saying it's right at all what Chris Brown did to Rihanna either, but he didn't have to shoot her. I don't know what happened or nothing. I tried to stay in my own lane, but he didn't have to shoot her.
Okay, well. Thank you for your opinion. Do you believe that he will go down for this? Do you think Tory Lanez innocent or guilty?
I think he's guilty. I wasn't there, but the moral of the story is that he did shoot her.
Oh, wow.
Did he?
I believe so too. Unless I get some updated information, because I don't think the prosecutors will waste resources with a lie. I just don't believe that. Unless they're just taking Meghan and Stallion's side. You know, obviously got to be some credible evidence here. So I got to see some more details. I was not in the courtroom. So what I need to do is get those court records. So we have anybody that have those court records so I can read this up myself. Only thing that we're getting is a summary from Tory Lanez's lawyer. We're getting a summary from some lady that says she was in the courtroom. She's reporting on Twitter, but I want to read them documents myself. Like the Tasha K and Cardi B case, I can read what's going on for myself versus me getting information from another blog or another media company. So I want to see this stuff for myself. But thank you so much, sis, for calling in. Hopefully you click that subscribe button.
I'm sorry. Can I just say one thing?
Okay.
Can you just shout me out, please? 40%.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. We don't do free shout outs. I'm sorry, sis. Got to pay for a shout out. Okay. We don't do free shout outs. I don't know who you trying to shout out over here. Just, you know what I'm saying? Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hello.
Okay.
Hey,
No,
Wiley.
you trying to troll. I know y'all voices. Y'all trying to troll today. You better be speaking on it. If you don't speak on the subject, you're not gonna be on the air. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hello, Wiley.
Yes, hello. I was waiting on you, sis. How you doing?
I'm here because let me tell you something, Wiley. You know, I've been saying from day one about that Meghan Stallion. I told you, Wiley, it just did not make sense. Let me tell you something. What I think happened. Now, this is all alleged. This is just common sense. This is just, stories that it just makes more sense. Meghan Stallion was the side chick. Tory Lanez and the Prince, all alleged, my opinion, my theory, I think. Tory Lanez and the best friend was together. Tory Lanez is a trifling man, like all the rest of these trifling men out here, sleeping with Kelsey and Meghan Stallion. Meghan Stallion was the side chick. Okay, that day, Meghan Stallion got jealous at Kylie Jenner's house, okay? And when Kelsey saw the interaction between Meghan Stallion and Tory Lanez, that's when Kylie Jenner said, okay, y'all have to get out of my house. Get out of here with all this drama. They got in the car, fighting in the car. Kelsey and Meghan Stallion were going at it because Kelsey probably told Meghan Stallion, you always coming after my men. Get your own man. Why are you always messing with my man? You my best friend. Don't do that to me. So it got crazy. The driver, whoever was driving the car, probably was like, I cannot drive with these maniacs. We have to pull over. They're fighting in the car. Get out the car. Now, if there's a gun in the car, because it was obviously, I think my theory all alleged that Meghan Stallion was so drunk and she probably cannot fight. I don't think Meghan Stallion can fight. But I think Kelsey can throw them hands and Meghan Stallion know that. Because Kelsey looks like, that thug chick that we know. That's Kelsey. Meghan Stallion got scared and probably was like, oh, Kelsey, get out of the car. And with the gun. So they're drunk. All of them are drunk. Tory Lanez was probably looking like, oh my God, what's going on? And when Meghan Stallion and her friend got out of the car, and I think Meghan Stallion had the gun. And Kelsey probably was like, you really gonna pull a gun out on me? And that's when Kelsey tried to take the gun from Meghan Stallion. And the gun probably went off because as we can see, when the gun probably went off, it pointed to the ground. And that's when the bullet just exploded. And that's how Meghan Stallion ended up getting hurt. So Kelsey would have gun residue on her hands if she tried to overpower Meghan Stallion and the gun went off. Tory Lanez didn't have anything to do with it. He probably was looking in disbelief. Like, oh my God, I gotta get you to the hospital. Are you hurt? But Meghan Stallion, Wiley, she should be punished worse than Jussie Smollett because she tried to play on our emotions as Black people during George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. Rock Nation should be held responsible. Tory Lanez should sue them for $500 million, and Meghan Stallion should not be allowed to have a career. I cannot wait to follow this story in the court documents because it's going down. I knew that Meghan Stallion was a troubled woman when she got up there and disrespected Nicki Minaj, who helped her. She could not be trusted then. And then you turn your back on your best friend by sleeping with her man. Woman, you are disgusting. And Kelsey, ma'am, if I don't know how close you and Meghan Stallion really was, but you should have known that you should not leave her with your man. She will backdoor you once, she will backdoor you twice. Okay, Wiley? That is some messed up stuff here.
All right. I heard that, and we want to say thank you, sis. You gave that point of view, sis. Thank you so much. I know I won't pick you to be on the jury.
Yeah, she guilty.
Go ahead, sis.
Bye, Wiley.
Bye. Oh, okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Yep, bye, Wiley.
Bye-bye. Baby, sister conservative, she dragged Megan Thee Stallion. Oh, child. Megan, the views and the comments of the callers do not represent the views and comments of me, Wiley. All right, but we do love our producers, baby, to keep it real, okay? Like and subscribe. Okay, click that like button, baby. These callers calling in tonight. Anonymous, you live on air. All right. Okay. You gotta be ready. 5560, calling on air.
Hi, can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Hi. Okay, so I think that so I'll start by saying I don't think that Tory Lanez literally got a gun out and shot directly at Meghan. I think that the night started, or this whole issue started, because they were all drunk, all under the influence of alcohol and other substances, if you will. They're already on this like high, and then coming from Kylie Jenner's house from that heated argument, emotions are even higher. I think that there was a struggle between Kelsey and Meghan, and then I think that there was a struggle that somehow involved Tory Lanez. I don't know if maybe he was trying to break them up, or somehow, I don't know what trigger words there are, so I'll say like toy. Somehow, the toy got involved. And I think that in that struggle, it went off. It released an object that ricocheted off the ground, I don't know, hitting the car window. And that is how Meghan's foot got injured. I don't think that, that's how Meghan's foot got injured. And then that is how you have residue on both Tory and Kelsey.
Well, I want to say this though. I do believe it was a drunken rant in there, but I believe Tory did something. I believe he shot her. That's what I personally believe. I had an amazing conversation with one of Megan Thee Stallion team members, and I said I believe Megan. Mm-hmm. But if this verdict come out that she lied, I believe she needs to be dragged. Now, you a black woman, correct? Are you black?
Yeah.
So if it comes out that Megan Thee Stallion is guilty at this, that she lied, are you going to drag Megan, or are you going to stop buying her music?
So I was never like a huge Megan Thee Stallion fan. I mean, like I definitely was happy to see her. I am happy to see her like. Winning.
Oh, so you a bar? So you a bar?
No. No, I'm not anybody's fan or anything. Like when this whole thing came out, I was definitely Team Meghan. I'm someone who is not ashamed to be like, I believe Black women first.
Okay.
But it's like when the story just kept getting so murky and all these twists and turns, I'm like, hold up. If this is just a simple, let me not say simple, this is just somebody shot this person, there should not be all of this, like nonsense attached to it. Like everybody's speaking cryptically, Kelsey speaking cryptically, Tory speaking cryptically, Meghan is like giving, like random stuff. Like, I'm like, why isn't anyone just coming out and saying, I didn't do this. This is what happened. Like, this is this is the argument that led up to it. I don't know why there's all of this fluff around it. That's what brought doubt into my mind about the initial, this person shot this person.
All right.
But I'm not a barb. Like,
okay, so you listen to Lil' Kim? You listen to Lil' Kim? Who do you listen to? Who do you listen to? You listen to Lil' Kim?
I mean, I don't really like listen to like hip hop like that.
Oh, so you more like a classical, gospel, classical music?
I mean, I'm into like gospel, like Afro beats. I mean,
Afrobeat and gospel. Okay,
radio.
okay. So you like Take Me to the King, Take Me to the King. You like that type of music?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I got you, sir. Shirley Caesar.
I like newer artists. I'm not a huge old school person.
Oh, okay. You like Kiara Clark Shear. Okay, stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, I'm with you, sis. Well, thank you, sis, for calling in. I hope you call in on Sunday. Okay?
Yes, will do.
Okay, bye-bye. Oh, man, that was wonderful. Okay. All right. 0609. 0609. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead, sis. So who was the right? Meghan or Tory?
I'm Team Meg. I'm always going to support Black women.
I heard that. Tell us why.
Obviously, because I know that what's her friend's name? Kelsey didn't shoot her because Tory even said it in the shade room comments that he didn't do it. And I think if you remember early, her mom and sister came out and was mad that Meg didn't defend her. So I'm trying to figure out how people came to the conclusion that Kelsey did it. I think that his lawyer is doing a good job in casting doubt on the situation. And that's what a lawyer is supposed to do, to cause confusion and chaos.
Yes. Okay. Now, I do remember when Kelsey family came out, and they dragged Meghan, right? They was dragging her.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I definitely remember that.
Yeah, they did drag her, and the mom even said to Meg, like, why didn't you come defend your best friend? Why didn't you say she didn't do it? So my thing is, I mean, where did people come up with Kelsey did it? Why can't they just believe Black women?
I'm with you, sis. I just got a text from one of Megan Thee Stallion team members. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm not dragging Megan, so don't tell Megan that I'm dragging her. I'm on her side, but I do agree that my audience have every right to say they don't believe her. If they want to call her Megan Smollett, they can call her Megan Smollett. But again, I still have to do a show because Megan ain't cut me no check. All right. Anything else you want to add to this?
Yeah. Well, also, I just want to say one thing. I just want to say to
paying my
people
bills.
in the comments, like, I just think they need to stop with the whole calling people men, because you're not really getting anything out of it, because that's exactly what Black men call you behind your back. For the women that are saying that, calling her Marcus, I mean, I don't see no need to do that.
All right. Well, we think that's a woman right there. I don't know why people do that. That Megan Thee Stallion is a beautiful. I wish I had a woman like that. Yeah. Anyway, she's a woman. You know, anybody that does stuff like that.
Some of these, I think you're absolutely right. I think that when Marcus Smollett and saying all these nasty things, I mean, what do you think other Black men call you behind your back?
Oh,
I mean,
facts. And then they be the same Black women get mad when you call them fish, and they get real angry. But yeah, you want to come on. I'm just saying. Thank you, sis, for calling in, sis. Thank you. Hopefully that you subscribe to the show.
Thank you.
All right. Now, we got a couple of callers in here. Before we get to these other callers, like the video. We don't ask you for no money over here unless it's my birthday. My birthday is past. Y'all did love me for that, okay? But make sure y'all like the video, all right? Click that like button. We're talking about Meghan and we're talking about Tory Lanez. Oh, I'm getting cussed out. Okay. We're talking about Meghan and we're talking about Tory Lanez. That's what we're talking about, okay? All right. Anonymous, you live on the air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
I'm here to talk about Meghan.
Go ahead.
Hiya, Breeze.
See, try to give you a chance. 7296.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, is this Meghan assistant? Is this Meghan assistant?
No, this is not. This is Tory assistant.
Go ahead, sis.
Okay, so basically, this whole time, what Millie was saying was correct, no?
No, I don't believe it.
Okay, but he didn't have any gun residue on his hands.
Well, again, so I wasn't in the court. I'm going to read the court documents. That's possible. He probably had on some gloves. or something to protect his hands because it was really, I don't know. I would definitely want to wait on the court and see how this is going to play out in court because we wasn't in the courtroom. I didn't read the court documents. This all could be a bunch of fake news. I'm with my sister. I definitely don't believe a woman that eat lemon pepper wings and beg her subscriber for $20 to smoke and then have her people playing with themselves on you know what I'm saying, on Discord. So I'm definitely never gonna believe that. So I'm still on Meghan and Stallion side. I'm definitely still on her side.
Okay, well, it's kind of looking like Meghan is lying right now, and it looks really bad for her. On everywhere you look, everybody's going against her. She lied. She fucked her man. She fucked her friend's best friend, and now she's trying to hide it. The reason why Tory never spoke up is because he went by the code. He didn't want to snitch Kelsey out. Kelsey is the one that had the residue on her hands. Kelsey is the one that supposedly shot Meghan.
Now I can believe. Okay, when Meghan, maybe Tory said to Kelsey to do it. So we definitely going to see because did you read the court documents? Because I didn't necessarily read the court documents. Even the platforms that I've been reading it on, these outlets, the Shade Room, TMZ, Ball Alert, Jasper Brand, they wasn't posting the court documents. Did you read the court documents and it was in the black and white that was going on?
No, I didn't, but the blog they seem to say the same thing, all of them.
Well, a lot of times the blogs have said multiple things, the same thing, and it comes out that it's just false, that it's just a narrative that they copy off each other with a lie, and then they have to retract the story. So I still believe that Tory Lanez shot Meghan. I honestly believe that, unless I get some updated information to make me prove. Right now, I don't see it. Right now, I just see a cancel Meghan and Stallion campaign. Right now, I see Tory Lanez lawyers planning false fake news to get Meghan to be canceled to sway the public on him because he got a new album out and everybody was supposed to buy that 80s prom album right now. So that's what I see.
And they have. That album is doing really good. All his albums have done.
I don't think it's doing really good. It's not doing Adele numbers. We're going to see how the first week sales going to come out. It's not selling millions. Maybe going to sell about 20,000-30,000 copies in the first week. I don't see it doing more than that, but we're going to see how it's going to play out once I get the updated information. I don't think it's doing that well. Did you purchase the album?
Okay, Wiley, one last thing.
Go ahead, sis.
Are you going to apologize when it all comes out?
I'm not going to apologize.
He's found not
okay.
guilty?
Again, one thing I can say is I'm going to sleep on it. And if it's proven that he's innocent and that he's not guilty, I will apologize. I don't mind apologizing to her, but I'm not apologizing to a woman that eat lemon pepper flats and screams to her subscriber. Not a problem to apologize to her because she just want to screw Tory. But if Tory is proven to be innocent, I would definitely come out and say, hey, he's innocent. You know, I apologize. I don't mind saying that.
I'll be listening for that.
I know it. And, you know, next month, it's a month with Tasha K lawsuit, with Cardi, and with Tory Lanez and Meghan. We're going to see how this is going to play out.
All right, Wiley. Well, you have a good night.
All right. Thank you so very much, sis.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Anonymous, you live on air.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Okay, so I guess, you know, yesterday the blog was going crazy, right? With the update from court with Meghan. Now people have a difference of opinion. Okay, just like the last caller said, there was no gunshot residue found on Tory's hands, but it was on Kelsey's hands, right? Now, I haven't heard anybody question this, right? Because mysteriously, the so-called fragments disappeared. But here's the thing. If there was really fragments, wouldn't the hospital have contacted the police? If the doctors really pulled gunshot, if the doctors really pulled fragments, you know, out of Meghan's foot, they have to report gunshot wounds. Wouldn't the police have been contacted that day? Because the police was not contacted or notified of any type of gunshot injuries. And we all need to really think of how did the police get involved in the situation. And they got involved based on a social media post. Meghan jumped on Instagram
and accused somebody of shooting her a month and some change after the incident, but she never reported it to the police, even though she claimed the police is the one that drove her to the hospital.
Yes.
She got to the hospital. Allegedly, fragments was pulled out of her feet. The hospital did not notify the police. So now, mysteriously, the alleged fragments are missing. Are there ever really fragments that supposedly came out of her feet? Did she ever really get shot? Could it really be the glass that she cut her feet up on? Because her injuries are documented as superficial. And when you look at superficial, it's glass, a cut, a scrape, and all of this other type of stuff. But it doesn't mention gunshot. Another thing is why haven't Tory been charged with shooting her? And being that the police pulled this gun, right, and the 90 seconds allegedly hot, they would have tested them all for gunshot residue, right? So Tory did not have any type of gunshot residue. Had the police been notified that Meghan had fragments, somebody would have been arrested for shooting her, right?
All right.
So it's like a lot of stuff is not making sense with this whole incident. And I think that Meghan is attacking the blogs and stuff because Meghan's career has jumped up 200% since this incident. She has won Grammys. She has been on magazines. She has been Protect Black Women. She's performed on the Jimmy Fallon show and all of these different shows. She's gotten all of these different awards and everything spearheaded after her allegedly being shot in her feet. Now, if it comes out that it was all a hoax, it was a lie, she over-exaggerated, this did not happen, Tory is innocent, not only is people going to have to apologize to him, he's going to have heavy lawsuits, but now she loses her career. Because who's going to her career is gone. There's no way she would even be able to come back because nobody would no longer support her. And when you don't have fans supporting you because of stuff that you said, your career goes down the drain and you go on the shelf. You're no longer these people moneymaker.
Right,
So
I agree, but I don't. Okay, I don't think that she's gonna be canceled. Again, I want to repeat this. Where I got one of her members. We have to wait till the trial come out. We're getting updated information on a preliminary hearing that none of us was there. I don't see any court records of us reading court records. We're getting information from these blogs in which they could be biased because none of them put any court documents in that. So I'm waiting on the trial. Again, obviously, the prosecutors have not dropped the charges. So obviously, it's a case there. Obviously, they have some type of evidence there. Kelsey have not spoke. She haven't said anything. So there's no telling if she's collaborating with prosecutors. So we don't know. But what we do know is Meghan feels that she's been re-victimized when people are saying that she's lying. So we're going to see how this is going to play out once the trial comes. Once the trial comes, that's when I can read the documents, and that's when I will pay for the documents, like we're doing for Tasha K suit with Cardi, because I want to read the black and white. I want to see what is the case, what do the DA have, and what is the case. What will be Tory Lanez rebuttal? What is the defense attorney's defense? Will they put Meghan on the stand? I highly suggest that they should not put Meghan on the stand because I think she's going to slip up and really it's going to look bad for Justice Smollett when he got on the stand. So I believe she should not testify because if she testifies, they're going to make sure they get her and her feelings to argument, cuss out Tory, and that's going to make her not seem credible. But we're going to see how it's going to play out during trial.
I mean, if the case go to trial, the prosecutors is going to put her on the stand because she has to testify as to what happened. They can't prosecute him if
and
they
I
don't
put her
have
on there
to corroborate what she's alleging.
I agree. And what I'm saying is they definitely going to have to prepare her for cross-examination because, again, when Jesse went on the stand, it made him look guilty because he had got caught up in a lot of stuff when he was being cross-examined by the prosecutor. But thank you so much for calling in and giving your opinion. I'm going to keep you updated on this once this case goes to trial. We're going to see how this is going to play out. Thank you. Do you think she's going to be innocent or guilty? Okay, she hung up. I was going to get our last one. Okay, we got 3 callers here. Let's go to these last 3. 8338.
It's 188, Wiley.
How
you doing,
I'm sorry, 1838. I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing all right.
Okay. I hope you give me the same length of time on the phone that you do these women. You know what I'm saying? I be feeling offended. I'm a male caller, and I be supporting the show, too.
What do you mean?
Like, you know what I'm saying? You be getting these female callers like 3 to 5 minutes. I be getting like 30 seconds.
No, you don't get 30 seconds. That's a lie. You do not get no damn 30 seconds. But go ahead. What do you want to say?
I'm a straight male caller.
Okay, go ahead, straight man.
No, yes, sir. No, I do want to touch on this case, but I want to touch on it from a different angle. And the angle I want to touch on it from is, why is Millie Radio taking this so personal where she's attacking Meghan in the way that she is attacking her when it against Tory Lanez? I mean, I know Tory Lanez's daddy is a part of, you know what I'm saying, the My Radio Show. He calls in and stuff, but I think it's deeper than that. Can you touch on that?
The reason why My Radio Milagro Grams is taking up for Tory Lanez is because she want to sleep with Tory Lanez. Okay? And that's what she want to do. She just told me to F me. She just cussed me out. She dragged it because it's the truth. She want to sleep with Tory Lanez. She want to come up. She want to be this person, but she's still insecure because she don't like to show herself on camera. She uses thumbnails. She's on a thumbnail and she used filters. So I don't think, how would that play out, her being on this podcast? Because I don't think you could be on a podcast in the studio being recorded and you want to use the filter. You have to see your real stuff. So obviously she is insecure by that. And she want to sleep with Tory Lanez. So that's how that goes. Because you know, she tired of her husband. Husband ain't hitting it right. You know what I'm saying? He breaking up boxes and stuff like that at FedEx. And she want to come up. She want to be the next Sherry Shepherd. She want to be the next Wendy Williams. And that's just my honest opinion. And a lot of her fans, they can't even challenge her on the show, because if they challenge her, she's going to cuss them out. She's going to drag them. And then she's going to actually make sure you send me $20 next week. On this show, you can actually have an opinion even if you disagree with me. But you can't do that over there with her. You can't tell her, well, I think you want to sleep with her. Like, she's going to cuss you out and block you. So that's what I think about that, sir.
Her show at times, you know, I can't watch it long because it just hurts her show, and the angle that she takes when it comes to this situation is so biased. It's just like, it's hard to take her seriously. I mean, and the reason why I'm bringing this up because I think with her, she really wants to be credible. I think, and from the bottom of my heart, I think she really wants to be a credible YouTube blogger, but it's hard to get credibility when your opinion of a situation is so biased as if she got something personal against the other person. Like I say, even when somebody like Tati K, for example, yeah, she deals with a lawsuit with Cardi B, but she still, for the most part, be objective when it comes to Cardi B topic, even though she's having a case against her. But like I said, when it comes to My Radio, it's just like, it's so one-sided, so biased that it's just like, at the end of the day, it's like she wants something bad to happen to Meghan. I understand. And so that's why I just maybe was hoping that you can expand on why she basically has a personal agenda with Meghan.
I think that because she's upset that Meghan is a feminine woman, and you know, Malaka have a lot of masculine energy. That's when he comes, because she runs her husband. She tell her husband, "Do this." I said, "Do it right now," you know. And her husband just let her run and just take advantage. You know, she's taking advantage of her husband because she have this masculine energy. She don't give me feminine energy. I don't like a woman that overtalk, loud, cussing the person out. I can't get a point in. I don't want to be with a woman. Would you want to date a woman like that cuss you out all the time and you can't get a word in?
No, I got too quick of a foul mouth. You know what I'm saying? Tell about stuff that she wouldn't like me after that.
I heard that.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I wish y'all have to be there. I wish they could two people can really have a conversation. But I just feel like before I got far, I just feel like she needs to really think about her credibility, especially if she want to be something bigger than YouTube. But at the end of the day, she really needs to report it from an objective standpoint, even if she have a strong opinion about a person one way or another.
I heard
that. While I appreciate it.
All right, you have a beautiful night, brother. Oh man, we down to 2 more callers, so we definitely gonna have that for that. Malago Grams, I can't come on your stage here for you can cuss me out. That's not gonna happen. You're not gonna cuss me out and I can get a point. Them days are over. I'm not coming over there because I know it turn you on when I go over there. All right. 9582, calling you on air.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, Wiley.
All right. Nope, not you. 6792.
Hi, Wiley.
Hey.
Hello.
Hi, welcome.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hi. Okay. I got an idea because there was recently, like in my area, a similar situation. And what happened was, okay, I can just imagine that, like, after the party and they all were leaving out and they got in the limo or the Cadillac Jeep or the Cadillac truck or whatever, I can imagine Meghan Big Butt trying to fight both of them. You know?
Watch your laugh. Okay.
I don't know why it's in my head like she was really like trying to beat up both of them. Like, you trying to embarrass me, and I beat you, hitting both of them. And they probably was in the back like, chill out, stop, quit, And then she knew the gun was up under the seat, so she, in her drunken state or whatever they were on, and she went to reach for it. So then, like, Tory was like trying to keep her. She's like, chill out, you acting crazy, And then she's like, I'll beat both of y'all butt. And so she decided to get her big butt out the car and was trying to tell them to get out the car so she can beat both of them up. And then, he was like, come on, we got to get out of here. You know, these people don't play. We got to come on. And so he had the gun in his hand. And, she probably was mad because the girlfriend, what's her name?
Kelsey.
Meghan's friend.
Yeah, Kelsey is her friend.
Kelsey is her Kelsey, yeah. She probably was like, man, forget her. Come on, let's go. We got to get out of here. And then so she probably pushed him, like, come on. And so she probably was mad at him a little bit, too, for smashing her friend. You know what I'm saying? So she probably, like, kicked him in the butt or hit his arm. And then the gun went off. And that's why Meghan got shot.
I heard that. Well, we thank you so very much.
Hard in the foot. And I'm saying, huh?
I'm going to say allegedly. Okay, we thank you.
Okay, allegedly. But I'm saying, doesn't that sound more like realistic? Like that she was trying to get out of there, like Meghan was in that car trying to beat up both of those short people. You know what I mean? It seems like she just would get that angry. And you know how brown liquor does you? It makes you all like want to fight and stuff.
Yes.
So yeah, so she probably was just like, I'm on that tip. I'm about to beat both of y'all because I ain't scared. I ain't never scared. And they're going to try to get the gun, and then Tory had to take it from her. He's like, get your big butt in the car. Come on, before we get in trouble. And she was out there making a scene and wouldn't get in the car.
All right.
And then that girl pushed him. And in the butt, she probably kicked him in the butt or kicked his arm or something. Be like, if you want to be out here, then you stay out here with her. Come on, pull off. And she's like, and the gun went off. He had his hand on the gun, and then that's why both of them had blowback on him. he had both of them because they were both in the vicinity of the gun.
I heard that.
It went off.
I heard that.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Well, that's not alleged. too.
Well, that's not alleged because they said they actually found gunpowder on both of them.
Yes, I heard
So
that.
that's not alleged.
I heard that. Well, we thank you.
Yeah, Megan was trying to beat up both of those people. That's what it was. She was fucking both of them.
All right. Well, we thank you so very, sis. Thank you, sis, for calling in.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. Ooh.
Thank you.
Thank you, sis.
That's right. Bringing you the best in politics and celebrity gossip. It's the Wiley Show.
Listen to that, okay?
Keep it going.
Okay. So I'm hearing that y'all want me going to some shows and argue. No, put her husband on the line so I can ask her husband. Ain't nowhere in the world. How would you have a wife and you ask her, bring Wiley on the line? No, don't call for me. No, I won't be able to get a word in. I don't do no free promo. Going on people's shows, interviews. If you want to interview me, you want me on the show, you cuss me out, send it to the Cash App, okay? All right? I'm not calling in to argue with you at all and stuff like that. I'm not going to sit and argue with no women. Not going to do it because I'm going to say something that y'all ain't going to like and then y'all going to want to cancel me. But tell her to put her husband on there, but he probably can't come on there because he's doing a double, probably breaking down boxes, you know what I'm saying, with that forklift, working real hard, sweating real hard. He cried in the break room because his wife about to leave him for Tory Lanez. I understand, brother. If you out there in the break room about to cry because your wife about to leave, it's okay, brother. It's okay. I'll hook you up with somebody and get you hooked up with somebody that's going to treat you nice and kindness and appreciate you, okay? You ain't going to have no women in there in the room yelling at a screen for about hours and hours. I'll hook you up with somebody that will cook you an amazing meal, that will rub your feet, that will not cuss you out and demean you and as a human. So, again, shout out to the husband. I hope everything is well. It's kind of hard when you have your wife in there just yelling and screaming and you working real hard at that White House. I can see you right now just sweating real hard and just hurting. Your knees hurting. Your ankles is hurting. And then your wife is screaming for Wiley. That had to make you feel some type of way. Your wife, yeah, Wiley, and this Wiley, your husband will have to feel some way. He is up there screaming because why is he? I just imagine like, man, I feel for you, man. I feel for you because I wouldn't want my wife screaming for no other man. Okay? That's what I wouldn't want my wife. My wife better know not to scream. She better not even think about another man or especially screaming his name out on a live, telling him to come over there. No. Ain't nowhere in the world. I'm not going to do that. How's she getting mad? Because I said she asked her the question, do you want to sleep with Tory Lanez? She gonna say, I don't want to sleep with Tory Lanez. That's my brother. Send me $20. Send me $20. Like, come on now. Come on, sus. Come on. We know what the deal is. Come on. We know what the deal is. we know what the deal is. Yo, she probably want me. But I can't, she ain't my type because number one, I like my women not wearing filters, okay? I like my women, appreciate, you know what I'm saying? I like my women to really listen to me as a man because a man is ahead of the woman, whether y'all want to believe it or not. And I just can't have a woman in my house cussing me out, dragging me and all that. Ain't nowhere in the world, you know what I'm saying? I like my women to be timid, you know what I'm saying? Calm, okay? And everything and appreciate with that. Okay, now let me answer to this. And then I'm going to close. It doesn't matter that the views are low, sis. And I'm going to repeat this. You are concerned because my voice have impact. It doesn't matter we have 231 views. You are in that house upset and hurt on something I said with 228 views. If the views are low, why are you responding to me, sis? Okay? Why are you responding to me, sis? If I'm low, why are you up there yelling and screaming? Ain't no way in the world I'll be responding to somebody and they got low views. But because you hurt because I don't want to be with you, you get mad and upset. Oh, Lord. I feel for her husband. I really feel for her. Okay, I really feel for that husband. She probably not even married to be at exact anyway, because I want to have a conversation with him. See, I don't like to argue with women. if you got a husband, bring your husband to the phone. Bring your husband to the phone. Let's have a conversation. Okay. All right. Thank y'all so very much. This was lit. This was fun. I had so much fun. I did get my booster, so I'm kind of congested right now. I got my booster shot because I'll be going to Houston. I got a Houston because like somebody's birthday party is coming up, so I'll be in Houston. So if we got anybody in Houston that want to link up with me, I will be in Houston. I also will be in Chicago doing a little mini tour. And also we have our meet and greet in Vegas. So if you want to be a part of that, make sure you send me an email if you want to come. So that'd be great. Okay. I'm not beefing. This is not no beef, sweetie. I'm just doing commentary. This is not beef. This is YouTube commentary. This is YouTube commentary, sis. I'm not beefing with nobody, sis. Absolutely. Okay. All right. Yeah, I got because like when I had got my booster, I felt really, really warmed. I felt like I had a hot flash. And right now my nose is like running. It seemed like I'm coming down with a cold. And the reason why I got it is because of this. And shout out to what's that? Oh my gosh. K104. Shout out to Dee Dee in the morning. She felt the same way. So thank y'all so very much. This was lit. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Meghan. I still love you. You are still winning, sis. I'm still on your side. Please don't block me. I love you. You are an amazing person. And thank you for all your love and for all your support. All right. Thank you to the members. And I will see y'all in the next live. Peace.